Hey guys, Darkside here for another episode of Streamer Tips 101, showing you guys different ways to use channel points to drive interactions with your stream and your viewers. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at probably one of the personal favorites at the moment, which is the Mute Me feature. Can't take it off even if I wanted to. Ballistics change, the guard break animation's been removed entirely. Sound like something that looks like a bit of fun? Well, let's get right into it. Okay guys, if you made it this far into the video, then you're kind of curious to see how we do the kind of things that we do on the stream, in particular the Mute Me feature, which has quickly become one of the favorites of my community because for whatever reason they love muting me a whole lot during my stream. So the program we're going to be using today is Lioranboard receiver. Now if you don't have that software installed, please go and do so. I've got links below in the description as well as a tutorial on how to do that. This video is for those that already have that done, so if you haven't done that, please pause here, go and watch the videos, go install the programs, and then come back and we'll be able to get stuck right into it. Okay, cool. Now that you've got all the programs installed, ready to go, what we're going to do is we're going to open up one of the decks. Now, if you've just installed Lioranboard, it will look a little bit different to this, but as long as you've got one of the decks, it doesn't matter what the name is, as long as you've got a deck there that you can click on and open up, it should look something like this without these two buttons here that I've got already set up. So as you saw in the tutorial, you want to create a new button, which I've done here, and I've simply labeled this as Mute Me. And as you can see, it's got some Twitch triggers and it's got some commands attached to it by the little symbols that we have here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the commands just so you can see what it looks like. Now, what we're doing is we're playing with a source mute option. So within Lioranboard, if you click on the box that I've done here, you can see it's all these different options that allows you to play with. So the actual muting of the microphone is a pretty basic thing to do with Lioranboard, but what I've done is we've gone and tied that into some animations that you saw on the clip earlier, as you can see here with the countdown timer. Now you don't have to do this. I simply did it because I think it just adds a little bit more. So one, you know that we're actually muted, and two, it has a countdown timer so that everyone knows when it resets and when to queue up their channel points to go again. So as we've done here, I've muted my microphone source and I've set that to true with no delay. So as soon as someone redeems that points, it's instantly muted. And then I activate the animations that you saw in the clip before. And then again, after 60 seconds, we're unmuting the source and we're hiding the animations for the next person to do it. So if you copy these settings, you're pretty much safe to say, at least for the source muting component, you don't have to include these animation parts, obviously, and the scene name will differ based on your OBS settings. If you were to simply add in a source mute true, source mute false with a 60-second delay, boom, you are muted for 60 seconds on your own stream. Now, the important part that I've spoken about in previous videos is making sure when adding your Twitch triggers, being the channel point redemption, that the name in the Lioranboard matches the name of the channel point redemption, and that is capital letter for capital letter, space for space, letter for letter. Any deviations or changes, it simply won't work. It'll just break the command and nothing will happen. So as you can see here, when we go into the editing of Twitch triggers, this is a command that I've already put in, and this perfectly matches my Twitch channel point redemption. And that's pretty much it. It's a very basic, easy thing to do with Lioranboard and channel point redemptions. So have a play around with it, trial different animations, add different sources in. You don't have to obviously use the one that I've used. There are plenty available, or you could create your own. It's entirely up to you. And again, this is just one more thing to add to the repertoire of tools that you can use to help grow your viewer base. If you liked the video and you like what you saw, please don't be afraid to do what the animation is doing in front of you now, and like and comment below. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Hopefully you got something out of today's episode of Streamer Tips 101. make sure you tune into the next episode because we'll be doing things like this.
I can't wait to be okay.
Can you both? No. Both of you.
Take creativity and viewer interaction to a whole new level. We'll see you on the next one.